We've finally gotten our first glimpse of the next-gen update for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, as folks from CD Projekt Red sat down on Twitch today to present some of the changes that's coming to this 7-year-old game on December 14th. Now, naturally, since this is a next-gen update, the biggest talking points were of course the graphics. And one new addition to the game across all platforms is ray tracing, which will no doubt make the game look even more alive than ever. And together with ray tracing, CDPR has also introduced a new form of setting that's called Ultra Plus, which you will be able to use on PC to make the graphics even more insane than they already are, provided you have a powerful enough computer. And just like Cyberpunk, The Witcher 3 is finally getting photo mode, and judging from the footage CDPR provided, it'll work almost exactly like the one in Cyberpunk 2077. And let's be real here, Cyberpunk 2077's photo mode is really well made. And together with this, CDPR teased a possible photo mode contest, so if you're interested in that, you should keep an eye out on the official website. Speaking of cameras, CDPR has also opted to include a new camera setting which will let you choose between either a more dynamic up-and-close camera during combat, together with another camera setting for whenever you're not in combat. Now, one thing that I'm personally excited for is the implementation of haptic feedback for the PS5 controller, meaning that you'll finally be able to feel more of the combat through your controller if you're playing on the PS5. And together with the haptics, there's of course gonna be sound effects and stuff coming from the little speaker here in the middle, but I always just turn it off because it can get kind of jarring whenever you're hearing all the sound effects from the game through that little speaker. It's a cool addition though. Now, one huge thing for people who may want a more action-heavy experience, you won't have to enter the radial menu to choose between your signs anymore. As an example, you'll be able to press the left trigger on your PS5 controller, which will let you use quick signs, which you can activate by pressing any of the corresponding right side buttons of your controller, which is pretty neat. CDPR has also taken to updating the map just a little bit by letting you filter out undiscovered locations, quest markers, and fast travel posts, in order to make the game feel more immersive if you just want to go out and explore on your own. And to help with immersiveness even more, you'll also be able to activate a setting that makes the minimap and quest markers less intrusive, as they'll fade away when you're out exploring. Of course, this will be optional. CDPR also mentioned that this update doesn't change any of the core mechanics of The Witcher 3. It's just supposed to be an updated, superior version of the game. Textures and models will all be in 4K resolution, and stuff like cobblestones and other textures aren't just maps anymore, but actual molds and models. And some extra stuff that's getting added is the introduction of Chinese dubbing, together with subtitles, which is definitely going to be appreciated by a lot of people. Speaking of subtitles, these will all be scalable, so if you feel like the size was off in the original version of The Witcher 3, well, here's the fix for that. Of course, CDPR mentioned that they've been working on several fixes for old bugs that just haven't been fixed up until now. And some quality of life updates includes now being able to actually pause the game during cutscenes, which, let's be honest, is just great news, especially if you're watching a long scene and you suddenly have to go to the bathroom. Hold up! Now for some cosmetics, you'll be able to craft the armor Geralt wears in the Witcher TV show. And you'll be able to change Dandelion's outfit to that of Jaskier's. Jaskier just being another name for Dandelion, which is an interesting side note, in case you didn't know that they were the same person. Oh, and of course, cross-progression will finally be a thing. You'll now be able to comfortably play on Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, and PC using the same save file. And CDPR will be releasing patch notes before December 14th, but don't expect to see all the changes in the notes, as they're saving some surprises for you to find yourself when playing through the new and improved Witcher 3. And well, that's everything we learned from this Witcher 3 livestream. Now, before you head off, tell me in the comments below, are you looking forward to this update? And what edition are you looking forward to the most? And as always, have a great day.